माननीय सभासदों, माननीय सभापति जी,
Honorable members, question hour. Question number 61, Shri Anil Prasad Hegde. Shri Anil Prasad Hegde. Honorable Minister.
एक प्रति सभा पटल में रख दिया गया।
Question number 61, Honorable Minister.
बोलिए ना। प्रति सभा पटल में रख दिया गया।
Shri Hegde, supplementary number 1.
Whether the government thinks that
Sit down. Supplementary number 1.
whether the government,
Mr. Hegde, your supplementary.
Sir, in the context of Meera Paibis, who are the women's group of Manipur, I would like to pointedly ask a question to the minister that whether the government thinks that with the intent of ensuring gender neutrality, maintaining gender-wise information in land records helps assess the extent of land owned in Manipur.
Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister.
For getting to know
Honorable Minister.
land in Manipur in terms of land ownership vis-a-vis.
Honorable member has
male
to confine
counterpart.
his supplementary to the question.
Yes, sir.
We expect some kind of relevance.
This is on gender disaggregated.
Ask your supplementary.
I asked one.
Ask your supplementary.
Second supplementary.
Yes.
मिजोरम में हिंदू नीतियों को
So,
का पलायन हो रहा है।
whether
मिजोरम में हिंदू नीतियों का
whether
पलायन
such
हो रहा है।
monitoring of gender disaggregation of data in Manipur helps the government to give more focus on such areas where
Honorable Minister.
Manipur women and the third.
Question number 62, Shri Irana Kadadi.
धन्यवाद महोदय।
Shri Irana Kadadi.
धन्यवाद महोदय।
Honorable Minister.
सप्लीमेंट्री। धन्यवाद महोदय। उन्नत भारत अभियान के माध्यम से सरकार ग्रामीण इलाकों में उच्च शिक्षण संस्थानों की सहायता से उत्कृष्ट कार्य कर रही है। मेरे मंत्री जी से प्रश्न है कि जिस प्रकार ग्रामीण इलाकों की समस्या सुलझाने के लिए उच्च शिक्षण संस्थानों को शामिल किया गया है, क्या सरकार उसी तरह शहरी इलाकों की मूलभूत समस्याओं की निवारण के लिए उन्नत भारत योजना के देश के शहरी इलाकों में भी लागू करेगी?
Honorable Minister.
माननीय सदस्य ने उन्नत भारत अभियान के बारे में प्रश्न पूछ के बहुत सराहनीय काम किया है। उन्नत भारत अभियान माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की विकसित भारत की ओर जाने के लिए भारत की नई पीढ़ी को विशेष करके उच्च शिक्षण संस्थान में पढ़ने वाले विद्यार्थियों के मन में समाज के प्रति समर्पण भाव बनाना, लोक समस्या के बारे में अवगत कराना, संवेदनशीलता खड़ा करने की एक अनोखा प्रयास है। आज उस कार्यक्रम के माध्यम से देश की 3,480 हायर एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशंस उससे जुड़े हुए हैं। IIT दिल्ली उसकी सेंट्रल कोऑर्डिनेटर है। ये प्रारंभिक अवस्था में गांव की साथ जुड़ाव रखता है, लेकिन इसकी व्यापक दायरे में भारत की लोक समस्या, भारत की जन आकांक्षा और भारत को विकसित करने की जो एम है उसी में हम काम करते हैं। और सदस्य जी को मैं आश्वस्त करता हूं, ये उन्नत भारत अभियान UBA ये आने वाले दिनों में भारत की सभी इलाका का लोक समस्या के प्रति उच्च शिक्षण संस्थानों के द्वारा संवेदनशीलता भी जुड़ेगी।
सप्लीमेंट्री ऑनरेबल मेंबर, सेकंड सप्लीमेंट्री।
उन्नत भारत को दायरे को बढ़ाने के लिए हुए क्या सरकारी स्कूल जैसी केंद्रीय विद्यालय और जवाहर नवोदय विद्यालय की भी इस योजना के अंतर्गत शामिल करेगी, जिससे वहां शिक्षा ग्रहण कर रहे छात्रों की ग्रामीण इलाकों की समस्या और उसके निवारण करने के लिए कार्य करने हेतु प्रोत्साहित किया जा सके।
मिनिस्टर
अध्यक्ष महोदय, अभी तो उन्नत भारत अभियान उच्च शिक्षण संस्थान तक सीमित है, अभी इसको और बड़ा करना है। देश में हमारी 50,000 कॉलेज है, स्कूल हो या कॉलेज हो। राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति आउट ऑफ क्लास एजुकेशन के बारे में जोर देती है, इसीलिए भारत सरकार भी एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत, युवा संगम ऐसे कार्यक्रमों का भी आयोजन करती है। आज तो फिलहाल उन्नत भारत अभियान उच्च शिक्षण संस्थान तक सीमित है।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 63 श्री विक्रमजीत सिंह साहनी।
सर, मैं ये दरख्वास्त करूंगा कि जो
क्वेश्चन
एक बात कहते हैं कि जो
ऑनरेबल मेंबर, ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर,
the table of the house, sir.
जो
सप्लीमेंट्री
प्रधानमंत्री
सदन में आओ।
सर,
सप्लीमेंट्री नंबर 1।
सर, प्रधानमंत्री जी सदन में आकर मणिपुर पर जवाब दीजिए। नहीं आते तो उनको भी ये मौलाना आवास स्कीम चलनी चाहिए। और आपको मैं दरख्वास्त,
प्रधानमंत्री सदन में आओ।
आप कृपा करके
प्रधानमंत्री सदन में आओ।
आप कृपा करके ये मणिपुर पे ये चर्चा करवा लीजिए। और प्लीज यूज योर गुड ऑफिसेज टू हैव डिस्कशन ऑन मणिपुर।
आकर बयान देना चाहिए।
मणिपुर ये स्टेलमेट शुड बी एंडेड।
कैसे हो सकती है सरकार?
Through you, I would like to know from the Honourable Minister whether the government has data regarding the number of beneficiaries, especially tribal and women beneficiaries, in the last 3 years throughout the country, including Orissa.
Honourable Minister.
If you look at the annexure with regards to the number of beneficiaries state-wise, it is given. However, community-wise breakup is not maintained by the bank.
क्वेश्चन नंबर 64 श्रीमती प्रियंका चतुर्वेदी। ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर।
सर, मेरा सवाल ऑर्फिन्स को लेकर था। स्टेट वाइज रिकॉर्ड ऑफ ऑर्फिन्स इन द कंट्री। मैं माननीय मंत्री जी से आपके माध्यम से पूछना चाहती हूँ, मणिपुर में लगातार 80 दिन से ज्यादा हिंसा चल रही है।
It will not go on record. It cannot go on record. Honourable Minister.
Answer pertaining to the question pertinently is laid on the table of the House with regards to question number 64.
Question number 65, Shri A.D. Singh.
The point is that I can only ask supplementary if Northeast survives. There is problem in Manipur, spreading over to Mizoram, Meghalaya,
Thing will go on record. Honourable Minister.
64, 65.
Sir, answer is laid on the table of the House, but he is asking something else. He is talking about Manipur. Sir, he has not asked any question.
Question number 66, Dr. Ami Yaznik.
Question 66.
Yes, question number 66, Dr. Ami Yaznik.
Sir, I have seen the reply, but I would like to ask the minister whether the
his colleague women ministers are going to speak on Manipur.
It will not go on record. It will not go on record. It is indecorous conduct. It is misconduct. It is abuse of your power, Honorable Minister.
And I take strong objection to this because women ministers, women politicians have spoken not only on Manipur, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Bihar. Tell me, when will you have the guts to discuss Rajasthan? When will you have the guts to discuss Chhattisgarh? When will you have the courage to discuss what is happening in Bihar? When will you have the courage to talk about the Red Berry? When will you have the courage? How you put Manipur on fire? When will you have the courage to tell us how women are raped in Congress-ruled states? Do not cast aspersion on the female ministers in this cabinet.
Question number 67, Shri G.C. Chandrasekhar. Question number 68, Shri Sant Balbir. Honorable Minister. Honorable Manipur. Question 69, Shri G.V.L. Narasimha Rao.
Sir, question number 69.
Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister.
मंत्री बोलेगा तब तो
Supplementary one.
So, in the reply given, Honorable Minister has stated that no recommendation has been received from the state government.
Ask your supplementary.
Yes, sir. I'm asking supplementary only for the caste, Turku Kapus, Sister Karnams, Kalinga Vaishyas and Sodis. These are very backward castes. Sir.
Ask your
They are
question.
in the state list. And I want to ask the minister whether the state government has sent a recommendation for including these castes in the central list of OBCs.
Minister. Honorable Minister. Respond to supplementary.
Sir, can I repeat? क्या राज्य सरकार से कोई
Question number 70, Shri Brajraj.
राज्य सरकार
You asked it, you get.
न, मंत्री जी जवाब दे रही है सर 69 सर 69
Mr. G.V.L. Narasimha Rao.
yes sir
Ask your supplementary with clarity. What do
yes
you
sir.
want?
So I would like to ask the honorable minister whether state government of Andhra Pradesh has sent a recommendation for including Turku Kapus, Kalinga Vaishyas, Sister Karnams and Sondi castes in the central list of OBCs.
Honorable
yes
Minister.
sir, no.
Honorable
माननीय अध्यक्ष
Minister.
महोदय, आपके माध्यम से माननीय संसद को मैं अवगत कराना चाहती हूँ आंध्र प्रदेश सरकार से ऐसे जातियों को ओबीसी में शामिल करने के लिए ऐसा कोई प्रस्ताव अभी तक नहीं आया। राज्य सरकार से ऐसा कोई प्रस्ताव आएगा तो हम लोग विचार करेंगे।
Supplementary 2.
So, my second supplementary is to include Turku Kapus, Sister Karnams, Kalinga Vaishyas and Sondis in the central OBC list. What is the procedure to be adopted to include them in the central list? I would like to request the Minister for clarity.
Honorable Minister.
माननीय अध्यक्ष महोदय, राज्य सरकार से भूमिगत रूप से अच्छे से उसको छानबीन करके प्रॉपर वे से हमारी ओबीसी कॉर्पोरेशन कमीशन में उसका पर्चा है, उसका सब कुछ मिला के हमारे पास उसका पेपर भेजे, हम उसके लिए तैयार हैं। उसको आए ठीक तरीके से उसको आए हमारे पास, हम उसके ऊपर कार्रवाई करने के लिए प्रस्तुत है।
Number 70, Shri Brajraj. Question number 70, Shri Brajraj. Honorable Minister. Question number 71, Dr. Anil Jain.
धन्यवाद चेयरमैन।
धन्यवाद चेयरमैन साहब। ये जो अपोजिशन के लोग जब My question is, sir,
Question 71.
राज्य सरकार,
Honorable Minister.
क्या सरकार राजमार्गों पर बाहुबली बाड़ लगाने की योजना बना रही है?
Honorable Minister. Question 71. Honorable Minister. Supplementary one.
मेरा प्रश्न है माननीय मंत्री महोदय से, राज्य सरकार बाहुबली बाढ़ लगाने की जो योजना बना रही है उसमें कितनी जगहों पर बाढ़ लगाई जा रही है और उत्तर प्रदेश में किन किन राजमार्गों पर और बाढ़ लगी है?
पश्चिम बंगाल और
Honorable Minister.
सर ये बाम्बू क्रैश बैरियर है, इसका पहली बार प्रयोग किया गया है। इसके बारे में सब टेस्टिंग किया गया, ये इको फ्रेंडली है और स्टील के बजाय बाम्बू का क्रैश बैरियर बनाने के बारे में सब अप्रूवल मिल गए हैं। कल छत्तीसगढ़ में एक पायलट प्रोजेक्ट करने का हमने निश्चित किया है और ये प्रोजेक्ट सक्सेसफुल होने के बाद स्टील के बजाय बाम्बू का क्रैश बैरियर होगा और वो इको फ्रेंडली होगा, जिसके कारण वनवासी क्षेत्र में आदिवासियों को काम मिलेगा। नॉर्थ ईस्ट में लगभग बाम्बू काफ़ी उपलब्ध है, वहाँ भी ये क्रैश बैरियर बनेगा। और जो एक्सिस कंट्रोल रोड बनाते हैं जिसमें जानवर और लोगों ने रोड में आना नहीं चाहिए, उसका भी उपयोग हमने करने वाले हैं और ये बहुत सक्सेसफुल हुआ है, इको फ्रेंडली है और लोहे की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, उसका अल्टरनेटिव है। और पहला प्रयोग छत्तीसगढ़ में कर रहे हैं और उसको बाद में पायलट प्रोजेक्ट होने के बाद पूरे देश में इसका प्रयोग करेंगे।
Second supplementary.
बाढ़ लगाए जाने से ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों को क्या क्या लाभ मिलने की संभावनाएं हैं?
Honorable Minister.
सर ये ग्रामीण क्षेत्र को ही लाभ मिलेगा क्योंकि किसान वेस्ट लैंड पर बाम्बू लगाएंगे। बाम्बू से इथेनॉल बन रहा है आसाम में, बाम्बू से अचार बनता है, बाम्बू से कपड़ा बनता है और चाइना में बाम्बू की बहुत बड़ी इकोनॉमी है। हमारे देश में भी बाम्बू की इकोनॉमी खड़ी होगी और इसके क्रैश बैरियर के कारण लोहे की बचत होगी। ये काम करने के लिए वनवासियों को, ग्रामीण लोगों को प्रोत्साहन मिलेगा और बाम्बू का ये क्रैश बैरियर अगर सक्सेसफुल हुआ तो जो इतने बड़े प्रमाण पर रोड बना रहे हैं उसमें स्टील के बजाय क्रैश बैरियर बाम्बू का बनेगा और जो एक्सिस कंट्रोल होता है ये भी बाम्बू और इसका पूरा काम ग्रामीण लोगों को मिलेगा, कृषि क्षेत्रों को मिलेगा और जंगल क्षेत्र में जो विशेष रूप से वनवासी है उनको इसका फायदा होगा।
Question number 72, Sri Tiruchi Shiva. Not present. Honorable Minister.
Answer is laid on the table of the House.
Question number 73, Sri B. Partha Saradi Reddy.
He should answer.
Question number 73, Sri B. Partha Saradi Reddy. Not present. Honorable Minister.
Sir.
Srimati P.T. Usha, question number 74.
Question number 74.
Honorable Minister.
Sir, answer is laid on the table of the House.
Supplementary one.
Thank you for the opportunity for allowing me to raise the important matter in the House, sir. A silent revolution is taking place in the country. It is not held on street, but among the women and children of India. The Poshan Abhiyan scheme, which has successfully addressed the issue of malnutrition and improved nutritional outcome for children, pregnant women and lactating mothers. The focus program for delivering a high-impact package of interventions in the first 1,000 days of the children's life. In fact, creating a new India where children of robust health and peak intelligence will become the most important stakeholders who will lead this nation. In this connection, I would like to ask through that whether the government is intending to increasing the capacity of Anganwadis in the country by converting them as early childhood care and education centers. If yes, whether the pilot project be held in the state with high utilization rate of Poshan Abhiyan fund like Kerala. If so, please cite details thereof.
So may I beg your indulgence to state officially on the floor of this house that to have a legend like P.T. Usha not only ask a question with regards to the Prime Minister's flagship scheme called Poshan Abhiyan, but also in detail understand the national flagship program, pay homage to the capacity of women and children in the country. Additionally, to ask questions about issues regarding malnutrition and opportunities for women and children, sir, is indeed a privilege to witness as minister. My compliments to P.T. Usha ji. Those who heckle her while she speaks about the issues of malnutrition, those who heckle her, especially inching closer to her mic, possibly have not even contributed 1/3 to this country's glory as P.T. Usha has done. Insofar as with P.T. Usha's question, I would like to hear sir elaborate. Poshan Abhiyan technologically now reaches out to more than 10 crore beneficiaries across the children, across the nation. 94% of them are Aadhaar verified, thereby making it the largest nutrition program in the world that is being successfully run. I must also here say, currently 13 lakh Anganwadis are under the ambit of Poshan Abhiyan. We have held meetings with states, including the state of Kerala, where we have assured that mini Anganwadis will now be converted into full-fledged Anganwadis if the state so desires. Sir, as is known to a legend like P.T. Usha, the Prime Minister envisioned the new education policy after a hiatus of 3 decades, under which additional care has been given to early childhood education, namely even Balvatikas. Ours is a partnership with the Ministry of Education to ensure across private and public sector, early childhood education and care is prioritized. I must also, sir, complimenting you for your patience, further extend and tell Ms. P.T. Usha that we have, in conjunction with all states, taken the best practices of all states to impart early childhood education in the mother tongue across the country. States have proactively joined us in this endeavor. Yet again, sir, I reiterate my gratitude for your patience and P.T. Usha for her contribution to the country.
Supplementary number 2. Question number 75, Dr. Shantanu Sen. On supplementary 1.
Sir, my first supplementary, why can't our learned Prime Minister, sir, my first supplementary, why can't our learned Prime Minister find some time to come to the house and address the Manipur issue?
I tell you, honorable members, this house is required to know what our constitutional provisions are. There are rulings of this house. Constitution is very clear. It's a collective responsibility. Any minister can reply. This chair has given this direction earlier. The honorable member need to know it. We cannot afford to be ignorant. And it was pain to me that in question hour, when there was a question regarding women and children, we were not involved. We need to be careful about it. Honorable Minister, question number 75. Answer सब तो रखा है. Any supplementary?
Sir, my second
minister doing to protect the women?
My second supplementary is, how could our learned Prime Minister relate?
Okay. Nothing will go on record. Honorable member, you are persisting to tell everyone that you are ignorant of Constitution
ignorant of rules of this house. You are not aware of the directions given by this chair earlier. I'm so sorry, you are misconceived. It was such an important occasion. We had number of good questions. There should have been involvement of the house all around. Question, however, is important. It is heart of parliamentary debate. It gives an opportunity to members to ask questions to the government and force accountability, transparency, and the government also benefits by wisdom and inputs of the honorable members. On women and child, there was such comprehensive response. I expected lady members and others to particularly ask searching questions. It is not a pleasant duty, honorable members. We must avail the upper house time. Every second has to fructify into public gain, into national gain. Can we filter away these opportunities? Honorable members, out of 1.4 billion people, only few get the opportunity to be in this house, the House of Elders, the upper house. We are required to discharge our obligations. We are required to discharge our duties. And all that we do is, we shout, we create ruckus, we create indecorous behavior. It was good for Mr. Tiruchi Siva to rise and remind me of Rule 235, and everyone violating it. What have you to say? Your sane voice is not being listened to others. Honorable members, since time is available, I will take special mentions, avail the opportunity. Shri Ajay Pratap Singh, Shri Dipender Huda, Shri Lair Singh Siroya, Shri Lair Singh Siroya.
Sir, I would like to draw the attention of the government in very important subject that has dire implications on the country's macroeconomic stability. The culture of announcing freebies competitively to win elections poses a great risk on the fiscal health of states. In April 2023, the CAG of India said, while we understand the importance of the subsidies to help the unprivileged, it is essential to transparently account for such subsidies, and we require to distinguish between justifiable subsidies from freebies which are not fiscally responsible. Sir, citing the example of what happened in countries like Brazil, Sri Lanka, institutions like Supreme Court, ECL, Finance Commissions, RBI, CAG have been cautioning about the consequences of fiscal profligacy in states. The chairman of the 15th Finance Commission had cautioned that it is the race of the bottom to the bottom, not to the road to efficiency or prosperity, but quick passport to the fiscal dissidence, sir. The Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management FRBM Act has failed to check the profligacy, or most of states borrowed funds off budget beyond the pale of FRBM tracking. I urge the government to look into the matter and check if any legislation is being planned to check profligacy in states. In my own state of Karnataka, the newly elected government has reduced capital expenditure with allocations for education, health, rural development, agriculture, and irrigations to fulfill the guarantees given during the elections. There is cuts failed disaster to long-term development to the state. This needs to urgent attention. ನಮಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ತಮಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
श्री नरेश बंसल,
पर नहीं मिला.
श्री निरंजन बीसी, श्री पवित्र मार्गरेटा।
Sir, my subject is appeal for recognizing Assamese script in the ISO 15924. Sir, yes, I'm getting. My subject is appeal for recognizing Assamese script in ISO 15924. In the August Parliament, I already appealed for recognizing Assamese as a classical language, and subsequently Assam Publication Board, Ahom Sahitya Sabha and Government of Assam are already working on it. Now, I would like to appeal for taking necessary steps to recognize Assamese script in ISO 15924/2004 and ISO/IEC 10646. The origin of the Assamese script can be tracked back to the to the early decades of the 4th century. But unfortunately, in ISO and Unicode documents and code chart, Assamese script has not been appropriately recognized. Earlier, Assamese script was recognized. Earlier, Assamese script was recognized by DIT and CDAC in ISCII. The code for Assamese script was 57006. Was the standard recognized by Government of India for the Indic scripts before Unicode standard was accepted. Bureau of Indian Standards (BIS) is one of the recognizing authorities of the script code for Indian languages. According to documentary evidence, BIS encoded Assamese script independently for Assamese language in 1991. But in ISO/IEC 10646, which provides a code for the representation of names of the scripts, Assamese script is missing. Similarly, in ISO/IEC 10646, which is related to Unicode, Assamese script is not recognized properly. I honestly appeal for recognition of Assamese script in the ISO and Unicode. BIS has in ISO and BIS has the authority to forward the demand to ISO for recognizing and encoding the Assamese script in its standards. Therefore, sir, I request the concerned government authorities to take the necessary steps to ensure the recognition of Assamese script in the national and international standards, thereby thereby preserving the heritage. Thank you, sir.
Dr. Prashant Nanda. Dr. Prashant Nanda. Dr. Shantanu Sen. Dr. Sasmit Patra. Dr. Sasmit Patra. Sri Jagesh. Sri Jagesh. Sri A.A. Rahim. Sri A.A. Rahim. A.A. Rahim. Sri Dhananjay Bhimrao Mahadik. Sri Dhananjay Bhimrao Mahadik. Sri M. Muhammad Abdullah. Sri Niranjan Bishi. Sri Niranjan Bishi.
Thank you, Chairman sir, for giving me opportunity to speak on an urgent public importance, sir. According to the Children's Climate Risk Index published by UNICEF, approximately 1 billion children live in high-risk countries and are more vulnerable to climate and environment shocks than an adult. Children do not have equal access to clear water, hygiene and sanitation, especially for children living in poverty, which is why children-centric politics should be a forefront for the environment movement in India. According to the Society for Research in Child Development, every year 175 million children globally are expected to be affected by natural disaster. Prarambha, the Odisha State Policy for Children is an excellent example for a children-centric policy that also focuses on climate change. Odisha is very disaster-prone, as many as 14 out of 30 districts are vulnerable to floods, cyclone and droughts, which is why a state-based policy that teaches children about the danger of climate change is questionable. One of its prime focuses is to support children who face the adverse effects of climate-induced natural disaster and face exceptional challenges because of climate change. Additionally, the policy also focuses on improving access to climate change-related education. Thus, though I urge the government to form national scheme and environment policy like that of Odisha that are education focuses and are children-centric. Thank you very much, sir.
Shri R. Girirajan. Shri R. Girirajan. Shrimati Shanta Chetri. Shri R. Girirajan.
Sir, we are expressing our concern regarding...
Nothing will go on the court.
No,
you cannot misconduct. You cannot be indecorous. You cannot overreach the rules. If you want to avail your opportunity, it has to be the approved text. You know it. Are you availing the opportunity? Okay. Shrimati Shanta Chetri. Shrimati Shanta Chetri. Then it will be there. You have to be on the subject. Honorable members. Honorable members. One second. Shri Girirajan.
Yes, sir.
It is there.
Yes. Sir, I expressed my concern regarding the Manipur issue.
Mr. Girirajan,
Yes.
1 year, you know it. That floor has been given to you for a special mention as per approved text. If you avail the opportunity for beyond this, you are violating law. It is indecorous. You have forfeited your right. Shrimati Shanta Chetri. Dr. Amar Patnaik. Shrimati Shanta Chetri.
I laid on the table, but I would like to discuss regarding the Manipur.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. You have really engaged into most indecorous conduct even after I had suggested to several people. This is never done. How painful it is. Can we persist with such kind of violations? Sorry, Professor. Take care of your students. Dr. Anil Sukhdev Rao Monde. I'm aware. Take your seat. Dr. Anil Sukhdev Rao Monde. I know. Note. Dr. Ode. I'll come to him. I have seen his act. Raising hand by Mr. Chidambaram once is good enough.
मैं आपके माध्यम से सदन का ध्यान अपने तरफ रखना चाहता हूं। प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना में ग्रामीण भागों के लाभान्वित नागरिक को सरकार 1.20 लाख रुपए की राशि प्रदान करता है और शहरी भागों को लाभान्वित नागरिक को 2.5 लाख रुपए की राशि प्रदान करता है। हालांकि ग्रामीण भागों के नागरिकों को शहरी भाग से ज्यादा खर्चा आता है, जबकि ग्रामीण भागों में आवास के लिए लगने वाली सामग्री शहर से लाना पड़ता है, तो उसका खर्चा यह लाभान्वित नागरिक को उठाना पड़ता है। महोदय, मैं आपके माध्यम से माननीय मंत्री जी को, सरकार को विनंती करता हूं कि प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना के ग्रामीण और शहर में दुजाभाव न कर ग्रामीण और शहरी भागों के लाभान्वित नागरिक को 3 लाख रुपए की राशि प्रदान करें। धन्यवाद।
डॉक्टर अशोक कुमार मित्तल। डॉक्टर अशोक कुमार मित्तल।
संजय सिंह बोलिए।
Sir, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Mr. Pathak, this is absolutely reprehensible. Mr. Pathak, your prompting that is audible to all is reprehensible. Such kind of conduct cannot be countenanced. You're prompting a member to take up issue beyond what is listed here. Not expected of a man of your learning. Come on, I give you, please. Dr. Mittal. Dr. Mittal.
Sir, I withdraw this opportunity, sir. Thank you.
Khan, Dr. Fozia Khan. Dr. Fozia Khan. Dr. John Britas.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Sir, please. Sir, thank you very much for allowing me to raise this matter of grave concern. In today's data-driven era, it is ironic that we have to face ominous specter of internet shutdowns. This is in the context of Manipur. Fear of getting caught on camera, same thing, sir, can stop even the most studied criminal from committing a crime. Internet shutdown must be viewed in this context, especially in violence-ravaged region. A blanket ban gives a perpetrator a sense of impunity. That is, targets are fair game without any mechanism for surveillance. Manipur's recent events serve as stark example. The wanton, silence please. The wanton killings and weaponization of gang rape.
You are aware?
I am reading it, sir.
I know, read it.
Yeah.
Dr. John Britas.
I am reading it.
Yes, go ahead. I'm at your text, go ahead.
The wanton killings and weaponization of gang rape to spread a reign of terror have come to light very late. A video from May 4th was recently circulated in social media of 2 women stripped and taken away by rival community mob. Internet shutdowns lead to a breeding ground for fake news, misinformation, and suppression of valuable information. Landmark judgments, including Supreme Court's ruling in Anandra Basin versus Union of India, underscore the paramount significance of internet in various aspects of life and livelihood. Internet shutdowns causes an estimated economic loss of nearly 40,000 crores in last 3 years alone. Besides, the devastating impact on education, information, health, entertainment, and other facets of life are beyond comprehension. Hence, I urge the government to overhaul the current policy, bring back internet and Manipur into normalcy and peace. Thank you very much.
Dr. Sasmit Patra.
Honorable Chairman, sir, my special mention is on demand for passage of the Women's Reservation Bill in Indian Parliament. Women's Reservation Bill has been long pending for being legislated in Indian Parliament by providing 33%.
One second. Dr. Sasmit Patra. Sir. Dr. Sasmit Patra, you are raising a good point. But you must also take note of the change that has taken place here. We first had a glorious contribution by P.T. Usha from this chair.
Yes, sir.
We had another glorious contribution yesterday from Koinak.
Yes, sir.
And 50% of the chairpersons are from this gender.
Absolutely.
So take note of it and then go ahead.
Right, sir. Sir, I'd like to, on this note, sir, I'd like to thank you for actually empowering the women members of parliament by appointing 50% of the vice chairpersons from the women's, and it's a tremendous opportunity. But sir, I want to thank you, sir. It's a tremendous opportunity. First time in Rajya Sabha, first time in Parliament, sir. A warm round of applause to you, sir, for having done that. Sir, the approved text before me is demand for passage of the Women's Reservation Bill in Parliament. Women's Reservation Bill has been pending for being legislated in Indian Parliament. By providing 33% reservation for women in the Parliament and state assemblies, India would be taking a historic step towards women's empowerment. Successive governments have come to power and center but failed to fulfill their promises. I urge the government, through the Honorable Chairman of the Rajya Sabha, to bring the Women's Reservation Bill for its legislation into a law in the Indian Parliament. My leader and Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Naveen Patnaik ji, has been consistently demanding for the passage of the Women's Reservation Bill in 2019 general elections. He provided 33% reservation in Lok Sabha tickets from the Biju Janata Dal for women candidates, out of which many successfully won and are now honorable members of Biju Janata Dal as MPs. Honorable Chief Minister Shri Naveen Patnaik ji has sent out 22 delegations from Biju Janata Dal to various national and regional parties seeking their support for the passage of the Women's Reservation Bill. Many have expressed their support to this cause. I therefore reiterate the stand of my leader and Honorable Chief Minister Shri Naveen Patnaik ji on behalf of Biju Janata Dal and strongly demand that the Women's Reservation Bill must be passed in the Parliament at the earliest. This would be the truest empowerment for 66 crore women of India, their dreams, aspirations, hopes, ambitions, and for building dynamic women leaders of India for the nation and for global leadership and international platform. Thank you, sir. I wish we had silence when we started. This is a critical issue, sir. Thank you so much.
Shantanu Sen.
I lay it on the table.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. Dr. V. Sivadasan. Dr. V. Sivadasan.
Sir, here the thing is that in Manipur, the very serious issue we are facing, so I am requesting to the government to take a necessary action on this subject.
Dr. Sivadasan,
yes.
I take very strong exception to your transgression of rules.
Yes,
you
sir.
were given floor
Yes,
for
sir.
a special motion only to adhere to approved text.
Sir.
It is most unfortunate,
Sir.
having taken oath of constitution,
Sir.
representing 1/6 of humanity in the largest theatre, you engage into this kind of conduct.
Sir,
I'm
just-
sorry, nothing
sir,
will go on
just-
record.
yes, sir.
Nothing will go on record now. Sri Ayodhya Rami Reddy. Honorable members, one sec. Okay.
सभापति महोदय, मैं एक अत्यंत ही महत्वपूर्ण विषय पर सदन का ध्यान आकर्षित करना चाहता हूं। मुंबई की सरस्वती नाम की लड़की की उसके लिव इन पार्टनर ने बेरहमी से हत्या कर उसे प्रेशर कुकर में पकाकर कुत्तों को खिला दिया था। समय समय पर ऐसी घटनाएं प्रकाश में आती हैं। WHO के आंकड़ों के अनुसार दुनिया भर में 35% महिलाओं की हत्या उनके इंटीमेट पार्टनर ही करते हैं। UNODC के अनुसार अब जब एक साथी दूसरे की हत्या करता है तो उनमें 82% प्रकरण में महिलाएं ही पीड़ित होती हैं, किंतु कई बार पुरुष भी शिकार होते हैं। भारत में विवाह एवं परिवार एक सांस्कृतिक विरासत है। हमारे धार्मिक ग्रंथ, प्रथाएं, मान्यताएं लिव इन को मान्यता नहीं प्रदान करते हैं, किंतु 4 दशक पहले 1978 में बद्री प्रसाद बनाम डायरेक्टर ऑफ कंसोलिडेशन के प्रकरण में सर्वोच्च न्यायालय ने लिव इन पार्टनरशिप को मान्यता दी थी। इसका दुष्परिणाम है कि इसका प्रचलन भारत में तेजी से बढ़ा है। संभवतः माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय ने इसे मान्यता इसलिए दी है जिससे ऐसे संबंधों के पालित संतान एवं महिला को न्याय मिल सके। सर्वोच्च न्यायालय ने यह भी कहा है कि भारतीय समाज ऐसे संबंधों को अनैतिक मानता है, परंतु यह गैर कानूनी नहीं है।
मेरी मान्यता है, यदि यह अनैतिक है तो गैर कानूनी भी होना चाहिए। जस्टिस मलमत्की कमेटी ने पत्नी की परिभाषा की पुनर्व्याख्या की है और ऐसे संबंधों में रहने वाली स्त्री को भी पत्नी की संज्ञा दी है और विवाह कानूनों का लाभ देना सुनिश्चित किया है। यदि ऐसी परिस्थिति है तो विवाह वे लोग क्यों नहीं करते हैं। सरकार इस विषय का संज्ञान ले और कानून बनाए जिससे इस अपसंस्कृति को रोका जा सके और महिलाओं की सुरक्षा की जा सके। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सभापति महोदय।
श्री कृष्णलाल पवार। श्री कृष्णलाल पवार।
सभापति महोदय, आज किसान मुख्य सभी प्रकार की खेती करने में सक्षम है, जैसे कि अनाज, बागवानी, दलहन इत्यादि। सरकार भी उसकी खरीद में पूर्ण साथ दे रही है, फिर भी उसकी वित्तीय स्थिति बहुत कम सुधार हुआ है। सबसे बड़ी वजह है कि उसे अपनी फसल का उचित मूल्य ना मिलना, जबकि कंज्यूमर को वह चीज़ बहुत महंगे दाम पर लेनी पड़ती है। कोई ऐसी व्यवस्था अगर इंतजाम हो जाए जहाँ किसान सीधा अपना उत्पादन ज़्यादा मूल्य से बेच के और उपभोक्ता को कम दाम देने पड़े। इसके लिए सभी राज्यों को अपने अपने राज्य में 200-300 एकड़ जमीन की व्यवस्था का निर्माण करे, जिसे ठहरने से लेकर भोजन तक की व्यवस्था हो। सभी राज्यों को 10-15 एकड़ का प्लाट अलाट करे। सभी राज्य के किसान अपने ज़्यादा होने वाली फसल को अन्य राज्यों में स्थापित मंडी में बेच सकें। केंद्र सरकार की EMI स्कीम के तहत शामिल में करके 50% का अनुदान राज्यों को प्रदान करे। इससे होने वाले फायदे निम्नलिखित हैं। किसान को अन्य राज्यों में मार्केट करने का अवसर मिलेगा। सभी राज्यों की डिमांड एवं सप्लाई की जानकारी मिलेगी एवं मार्केटिंग करने और उचित दाम मिलने में सहायता मिलेगी। उपभोक्ता को सीधा किसान से ताज़ा उत्पादन मिलेगा और सस्ता मिलेगा। धन्यवाद।
श्री धनंजय भीमराव महादिक।
Thank you, Chairman, sir, for allowing me to a very important issue regarding demand for operation of Solapur Airport under Regional Connectivity Scheme, sir. सभापति महोदय, रीजनल कनेक्टिविटी स्कीम के तहत भारत में हवाई सेवाओं को बढ़ावा देने के लिए नागरिक उड्डयन का मंत्रालय ने उड़ान योजना शुरू की थी। इसी योजना के तहत सोलापुर महाराष्ट्र में हवाई सेवा शुरू करने की मंजूरी RTS चरण 1 में ही पूरी कर ली गई थी, लेकिन एयरपोर्ट के नज़दीकी क्षेत्र में बनी एक शुगर फैक्ट्री की चिमनी की वजह से रुकावट के कारण सोलापुर से हवाई सेवा का परिचालन अभी तक शुरू नहीं हो सका। लोगों की भावनाओं को ध्यान में रखते हुए कोर्ट के आदेश से अब ये शुगर फैक्ट्री की चिमनी गिराई गई है। सर, मेरी आपके माध्यम से सरकार से ये मांग है कि सोलापुर में जल्द से जल्द हवाई सेवाओं का शुरुआत किए जाए। धन्यवाद सर।
Honorable members, I'm coming to that. That's what Let me tell you, neither Mr. Chidambaram nor I need your support on this. Honorable members, my effort has always been to see that large number of members make their contribution. When they say something in this house, it's a ripple which becomes a wave, and it is impacted all around. I would have loved to continue with this, but Mr. Chidambaram wants to take a floor. First, Mr. Chidambaram will indicate on what premise, and then so what do you...
Questions are classified as starred questions, unstarred questions. I have been told by several members that questions have been asked about one subject, and I will tell you the subject later. But then I asked PRISM, the research facility established by you and the Honorable Speaker, which are the questions admitted and answered on that subject since Parliament session started on the 20th of July until today. The answer shocked me. Not one question, not one question has been admitted or answered on the subject. The subject is Manipur.
Mr. Chidambaram, 1 second. One second. Mr. Chidambaram, you have taken a floor. I have not been able to understand what point are you making. If there is, 1 second, if there is a grievance, 1 second, you have a long career, one second, no, listen to me now, listen, I have understood, listen to me. Honorable, okay, Honorable Minister.
चेयरमैन साहब,
टेक योर सीट।
आदरणीय चिदम्बरम जी ने अपने तरीके से जिस विषय के बारे में आपका एक व्यू है उस विषय में बड़े विद्वता के साथ, चतुराई के साथ प्रश्न पूछे, वो आपकी विवेक के ऊपर।
चतुराई तो सर कोई भी कर सकता है।
लेकिन मैं एक प्रश्न सर, मैं एक प्रश्न उठाना चाहता हूं सदन में व्यवस्था की। जो प्रश्न जयराम जी, जो प्रश्न आज आदरणीय सदस्यों ने पूछा भारत की पिछड़ों के बारे में, ओबीसी के बारे में त्रिची शिवाजी ने पूछा, रैंकिंग के बारे में मेरे बहन यमी अग्निक जी ने पूछा, और अध्यक्ष जी ऐसे विषय में सदन में प्रियंका जी वहीं उपस्थित थे, सदन में प्रश्न पूछ के प्रश्न को सप्लीमेंट्री आप अवसर देने के बाद नहीं पूछना, ये तो सरासर अप्रजातांत्रिक है, ये तो लोकशाही के खिलाफ है। प्रश्न पूछना और प्रश्न का सप्लीमेंट्री नहीं पूछना। सरकार सारे विषय के लिए तैयार है उत्तर देने के लिए, बाकी आपकी कायदे के अंदर, लेकिन ये प्रश्न पूछ के भाग जाने वाले लोग हैं, मुंह छुपाने वाले लोग हैं, ये कौन लोग हैं?
Honorable members, 1 second. Honorable members, 1 second. No, 1 second. No, let me. Honorable members, 1 second. Honorable members, I had to suffer a spectacle today that I called out question number, I called out name of the honorable member. They were present in the house. They did not focus on their question. They went into transgression, not expected. I'm so sorry. I was very attentive. I looked at every member and all around. No, sir. One sec. You settle down. Let me understand what you are saying. Ask others to sit back. Ask others to say. Ask others to take seat. Take your seat back. I want to hear Mr. Tiruchi Siva. Please take your seat. I want to hear Mr. Tiruchi Siva. Leader of the House.
सर, ये बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण स्थिति है कि जहाँ पे एक माननीय सदस्य शहर के ऊपर प्रश्न चिन्ह उठाते हैं, शहर के ऊपर टिप्पणी करते हैं और एक प्रकार से छल करने की कोशिश होती है, शहर को घसीटा जाता है कंट्रोवर्सी में। मैं समझता हूँ चिदम्बरम जी ने माफी मांगी थी। चिदम्बरम जी ने जो शहर के ऊपर प्रश्न उठाया ये एक प्रकार से अवमानना है शहर की, और चिदम्बरम जी ने जब तक माफी नहीं मांगी शहर की, बाकी ये चीजें हम करते रहेंगे। लेकिन चिदम्बरम जी ने जिस प्रकार से आपके ऊपर टिप्पणी की, आपके ऊपर प्रश्न चिन्ह, शहर के निर्णय के ऊपर, और सिर्फ एक छोटा एक ब्राउनी पॉइंट स्कोर करने की कोशिश की है, ये इनका हर बार का तरीका है। एक कार वो इंटेलेक्चुअल, एक कार वो बड़े तर्क लेके ये चेयर की अपमान नहीं कर सकते। इसी प्रकार से जो माननीय सदस्य आपके बुलाने के बाद, हाउस में रहने के बाद अगर वो प्रश्न नहीं उठा रहे तो मुझे लगता है आपको एक निर्णय लेना चाहिए। मेरा आपसे दरख्वास्त है कि ऐसे सदस्यों का प्रश्न लेना बंद करना चाहिए।
Honorable members,
नहीं है,
honorable
अगर वो
members,
नहीं चाहते
I looked
हाउस
into
में
the
पार्टिसिपेट करना,
one minute.
तो उनका
I looked
प्रश्न
into the
लेना बंद
record.
करना चाहिए।
1 second. I have. One second. No. One second. Take it.
244 लोग के privileges हैं।
Okay. Honorable members, I have looked into the record. I have listened to the audio. Because what Mr. Chidambaram said yesterday and what he said subsequently, the two were not in consonance. I have seen, I am seized of the matter, and I am pretty sure that when a senior member of his stature, with his background, professional and political, and in the executive as a senior minister, makes such kind of observation, what could be the way out? I will seek guidance from honorable members also. I am seized of the matter, and discussion will take place once I have taken a view on this. The House is adjourned to meet at 2 p.m. today.